Sunday, April 17, 2016. This is Mercedes Diesel Guy, and this is my 1995 Subaru Legacy L Outback. I think this is my first video of the year, so for my regular viewers who have been asking for more videos, here you go. For those of you just joining me, welcome. Basically, I'm just going to try to be quick about the background here. Back in November, this car got stranded out in Kentucky. Long story. So I went out there because I was heading out there anyway for Thanksgiving. The lug nuts had come loose for reasons unknown, and the studs, the lug nuts, and the rim got damaged to the point where I couldn't just tighten them down and drive the car home. So while I was out there in Kentucky, I replaced the studs there on the side of the road, replaced the lug nuts, and I took the rim and tire down to a local tire shop there, had them swap my good tire onto a good spare rim. They bolted it up, and I drove the car back about 1,200 miles, and then I drove it all winter. I'm just kind of amazed at what happened. You can see here are the lug nuts, and these were brand new in November. Well, when I took the car to the tire shop, they actually installed these lug nuts backwards, as in they're tapered on one side, and there's a taper on the rim itself, and the tapered edges go together. The flat side of the lug nut faces out. Well, the guy at the tire shop put all 5 of them on backwards, with the flat side facing in and the taper facing out. And I'm going to have to assume some responsibility here, because I took a look at it there before I got on the road, and I said to myself, well, everything's fine. And I actually stopped a little ways up the road just to retorque the lug nuts to make sure I was safe. So, once again, I did not notice that the taper was facing out. It really was just the sort of thing I wasn't looking for. And it's kind of a miracle that I drove home 1,200 miles, and I drove this car all winter, plus, the first month of spring, and this didn't come loose and cause an accident and or a whole bunch of other damage. I got lucky. So once again, long story short, this is the sort of thing I never thought I'd have to tell my viewers, but if a professional at a tire shop is going to get this wrong, I feel a need to tell you that when you're changing your tires, if you're just putting on the spare or if you're swapping out winter tires, make sure that you're putting the lug nuts on correctly. And that's not just a matter of whether or not they're torqued correctly. If they're tapered, you have to put them on correctly. So this is Mercedes Diesel Guy. Thanks for watching.